What do you think about, so the XFL is claiming that Colin Kaepernick's salary demands are too high to bring him in. So looking at, for me, the best quarterback I saw, we were talking about that, it's looking like I'm going to be a DC Defenders fan. I think I'm going to try to get to a couple games this year because we're 2 hours away. Taking advantage of where I'm at, them not giving me a Cleveland or Ohio team, and Cardell Jones being the quarterback, being a big Buckeye. But I have become a DC Defenders fan, I'm feeling like. And Cardale, man, I loved him when he was 20-something for the Buckeyes. He is a rock. Like, he's just a big body, slow. He's accurate, but he's slow. He's kind of, sluggish. So, do you truly believe, I'm curious, because we really don't know. They kind of do, Nike or whoever's doing a great job of keeping Colin behind a screen where we don't get to really see his value. Yeah. Do you think he could make it in the XFL, and do you think it's a money thing?
He can make it in any league. The issue is, and I don't like to talk about Colin Kaepernick too much, but the issue is he don't want to play football.
That's what it seems.
Think about it. So if
the bigger money's from Nike, baby.
You just look at it like this. I got a friend, and it's a little story that he told me. I don't know. I think he's never lied to me before. So he's a boxer. Okay. He's from West Virginia, and he said that he's a heavyweight. So he said he be getting fights and stuff. So what's his name? The big bronze bomber. What's the boxer name? The top heavyweight right now.
Are we talking about
Wilder? Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder. He was asked to fight Deontay Wilder for I forgot what the price was. So he told them the only way I'm gonna fight is if you give me $200,000. He know they're not gonna give it to him, so he priced himself out.
Smart.
What you think, Colin? He don't want to play, but it's got to be some type of story for him not to play. Like, why? If this is the thing, everybody keeps saying Colin, all he want to do is play football. Go play. My thing is, just go play.
Just go play.
Like, I don't understand. I get what he did. I respect everything he did for the culture, for everybody. Like, it's commendable. Okay, I salute him. But I don't know, and if I'm missing something, I don't want to get in too deep into it. But I think I missed the part where I need to research more. But I think I missed the part where it was Colin Kaepernick versus the NFL. I don't know. I don't know when did that become. I guess when he didn't get signed, I think I got lost on the turning point.
Yeah, is when the rhetoric, and it isn't being peddled by him, right? It's the society around him. It's people putting words in his mouth or what they want it to be, and they just perceive. Well, you started this. Yeah. Now you started this movement. Justified in and of itself, but also now you're no longer in the league. Well, it's clearly then because of this. Yeah. And it seems to be peddled by people who don't watch football, right? Because it's pretty common knowledge. He had contracts that he turned down with the Broncos, and he thought he had higher value than what he was being given. So I think it's very, I don't know, it doesn't seem irrational that this could be what's going on in the XFL because, like you pointed out, you could do any of this if you wanted. He can
play in the CFL, he can play in the XFL, it's a million leagues out here that he can play in and go. These people will give him do you remember when Terrell Owens played for the Arena Wranglers? They gave him an ownership stake. Just so he can come play in the league. Y'all remember when No, that wasn't Tim Tebow that went to Canada. Cinco.
And guess who I was going to bring up next? Money Manziel. On an opposite token, he was a failure. He was a druggie. He falls out of the league, and his comeback in, his agent goes, he does plan on coming back to the NFL. He goes to the Canadian Football League as a way to show himself, but what did everybody see? Oh, wait, you suck the way we thought you did, and that actually hurt him.
You do 4 picks in
the first game.
Yeah, but for Colin Kaepernick, though, he's an amazing talent, one of the better quarterbacks. He transcended. He did a lot of things for the NFL, and what he did for the for all the justice and all that stuff. I respect that, but like I come from this place where I was once a person that was a free agent chasing that NFL dream. And I know a million guys that would die to get even the small opportunities that he get to even like that workout that they set up in Atlanta. Like I know a million guys that would have just went and just did it. I know it's bigger than that for me, but me personally, from my perspective, I think if you really want to play football, football has changed so many guys from my environment life that you either play or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to pick a side and you stay on it. That's my thing.
100%.
Don't try to keep mixing it because it's also everybody they like argued about the guys in the NFL ain't stand up for Cap and things like that. But these people got families too. They bust to get here too. I get what y'all saying about we need to stand up. But like these guys got to make money, man. Colin Kaepernick was a $50 million man when he did the knee thing. Some of these guys is a $200,000 man.
Not even $20,000.
These guys got to find their lane, and you got to let them. So it's hard for people to say, "Oh, you run like man, play football, man." That's my biggest. That's the moral to my story, man.
And to sign on the dotted line to further emphasize Terrell's point, if you haven't already, please do us a favor. Go see the Rethink Take episode where Terrell came on the first time. I think it was episode 14. It's somewhere in the mid to late teens. But I only say that because Terrell gave us his whole story of him going through college to two different professional football leagues, one in Canada, one in Germany, and the greatest takeaway I had from hearing Terrell's story and getting to talk with him was learning about how hard he had to grind to open doors for himself. He was his own agent. So this is coming from a perspective from somebody who had to constantly go to team managers and league managers and sell themselves. And for this guy to be given these opportunities and poo-poo them is like, it just didn't happen. Did it really not just happen? Because I've already had an hour-and-a-half conversation with somebody who made it happen for themselves when all the doors were locked and closed. And
just to piggyback off of that kind of we're not going to talk about this too much, but the biggest thing I can say is those people that Colin Kaepernick are like kneeling for, the social and the cops. I come from that environment. I'm from Baltimore. The Freddie Gray thing, I know about all of that thing, all of those things. So it's like for me, I get what he's doing, but like at the end of the day, man, play ball, bro. Play ball. That's my thing. Play ball. The NFL is not a place. These people come to watch football. They don't come to watch. Go to the White House and do that. Do that on Instagram. Like you got other platforms. That's just my take. And I may not be up on all of the information about it, but that's just what I gathered and what I got from it. I'm all about playing because I was my own agent and all that stuff. So I know how I feel to never get opportunities. This man got a few opportunities. He don't want to play. I just feel like he don't want to play. And if he don't want to play, just respectable. But just do what you got to do. You're making way more money not playing. So just stay over there. It's okay. Yeah, what are you proving?
I think that's a fantastic
what are you proving?
Like
the whole Atlanta thing, like, man, he came to the second workout with a Kunta Kinte shirt on. Do you know what Kunta Kinte is? Man, that man was a slave. You ain't no slave. Like
with white parents, remind you.
But you're not even without take the parents out of just him perspective. You're not a slave, bro. Don't is that shirt a statement of what? Like, but anyway, man, we ain't even got to talk about it no more.
No, I agree.
Yeah.